Folks, I'm not perfect in life, and I need to talk to you about something, folks. And I'm going to be a little bit firm about this. When I'm out and about, ever since my mom passed away, my aunt passed away, my cousin Tammy passed away of breast cancer, and my aunt died unexpectedly, and people has picked on me. And in Columbia, Tennessee, somebody threw water at me a long time ago, and or Coke at me, and somebody threw a shoe at me a long time ago. And I don't know what their grudge is. Last night, somebody flipped me a bird last night, and I don't know what your grudge is. You don't know what I went through in life, losing my mom, or losing my aunt, and losing my cousin Tammy of breast cancer. And I don't know what your grudge is, but it needs to stop. And when you get older, you're going to die. And you're going to have to face God. And hell's real. It's just like putting your finger under the stove. And reality's real. And you're going to have to face death one of these days. Consequences. And I want you to quit picking on me out there. Whoever you are. And I'm tired of you harassing me out there. And I'm fed up about this. And don't you ever bother me. And because if you ever bother me out there, you could be charged for a hate crime. And don't you ever flip me to a bird. Don't you ever flip me a bird out there. And if I ever see your ass again, I'll turn your butt into the law. And I'm tired of this crap. And you're gonna go burn in hell one of these days. What comes around. You'll fall for that. And I don't know what your problem is towards me, but it needs to stop. You're such a sick puppy out there. And you got a grudge in your heart, you need to get it out. And folks, I don't mean to be firm about this, but this problem needs to stop. I've been dealing with this since my mom passed away, and I'm a good guy. I like to smile. I like to enjoy life. I don't need crap. Every summer, every spring, I put up with this when I'm out and about. And this needs to stop. And we need to crack down on bullies in Maury County, Columbia, and charge them for a hate crime. Folks, I have a learning disability. I can read some things I cannot read. I'm not retarded or nothing. But they could be charged for a hate crime because I have a problem with reading. And they know better. And this needs to stop. And I ain't done nothing to you out there. And you could lose a loved one. Yourself. And don't you ever do that to me again. And I don't know you. But you need to get your act together and apologize to me. Or you're going to have to face God one of these days. And a long time ago, somebody called me a queer one time. And he should never ever call me that. And we're Walmart entrance one time. And next day, he died. God took him. Don't you ever do this to me again. I love y'all out there. We speak to each other. Let's love one another. Let's have peace and love. Let's stop tolerance out there.